What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the Unwrapped podcast, which is now the Essentials podcast. I always have to say that because I forget. Today I'm a little stuffy, so bear with me, but I'm doing great because I have a coffee in my hand. Actually, a chilled iced mocha latte. Or chilled mocha latte. Caramel, by the way. It's great. I got it from Sphinx, and today's episode is just about not being satisfied. Right? Not being satisfied with what you got, wanting more greater things, not being all this stuff. So, I know I said that we were gone for good, but let me just say, I feel like God is calling on my name to come back to podcasting. It's been almost a week and a half to 2 weeks since I released that episode. I only got one listener, and I know personally who it was, so I've done told them we're coming back. I'm excited. And we're going to be updating our app a little bit with some different things so you get to know. So it's not going to be the same boring app. I mean, you won't need to download another app, but it'll be a little more updated. But let me just say that. But let's talk about not being dissatisfied. So, right, me, I love to plan, right? If you were to hand me some money and be like, create a weekend for us, I have got you. Like, literally, I've got you. I'm hoping one day when I get older, my cousins will do that. Literally my later part of my teenage years, about to become a young adult. In literally 5 years. 3 weeks, 5 years from 3 weeks, 5 years from then, I'll be an adult. I'll be 20, right? So, that being said, if you handed me a wad of cash, like, just create a trip, I'd be like, of course. Alright, but, as my current state, on the weekends, let's say Sunday night, I get agitated. I'm very aggravated because I feel like I've not done anything over the weekend. Maybe hang around the house. Granted, I love hanging around the house, but if I could have something to do, be a little bit motivated, see some family, maybe go see an elderly person, that just cheers me up. So, or have a little event to do. So, like this weekend, today's Thursday, and Friday, tomorrow, once you're done with school/work, I don't know. But I'm going to be thinking tonight through to figure out what I'm doing this weekend so I don't feel like that, because Sunday nights, I know coming up Monday and Tuesday, you have to go to school. If you are in the upstate of our viewing area, you only have to go to school Monday, Tuesday, and then you're gone till next Monday, which is super great, super nice. I actually did forget until somebody reminded me. I can't wait. But let me just say that this weekend, I'm like, what do I do? And it's almost Thanksgiving. Like, I've already kind of semi-decorated for my room for Christmas. I've already listened to all the Christmas songs. I need to have something to do to be satisfied, right? As Christians, we need to be satisfied with sharing the gospel, right? I found out Christians often feel a sense of just calmness, right? But more than just calm, not insecurity, but they just don't feel like they've done anything, right? Nowadays, it's so easy, right, for Christians to hear the gospel in good ways by using their cell phone, their smart tablet, their iPad, whatever you call it. Nowadays, you can literally get a digital copy of the Bible. In that sense, is it good? Right, but Christians also feel like they're lacking something, right? Oh, I should have shared the gospel with that person. We can't just be satisfied where we are, right? So we've got to have a sense, hey, as a Christian, I need to be out sharing the gospel on weekends. I can be out doing this and that, but this weekend I'm going to be trying to create something to do, right? Guys, if you have anything you think I can do, definitely hit us up in the comments of this podcast if you're listening on Spotify. And if you're not listening on Spotify, download our app in the link in the description and click that contact us button. And then that will give us the right information to talk to you so that you can be like, hey, you should do this, right? Guys, I also want to, before we get any deeper into this podcast, I want to ask for your prayers and your undivided prayers. Attention, guys, this podcast has been going on for almost 2 years now, and I'm excited to say that, but we probably have said this before. The only technology I'm running with right now to record is my iPhone or potentially my MacBook, right? And I use my MacBook for personal things too, other than my business, which is podcasting. So I'm supposed to be getting a load of computers, not sure when. But I'm going to ask that, guys, you continue to pray that we get those and receive those soon and other stuff like that, because, guys, they can be so beneficial to this podcast. And if you have anything, any kind of donation or whatever you want to do to this podcast, download our app, and you'll find all that info there. So just continue to pray for that. Pray that God can use you to give us wisdom here on this podcast to run 2 years. And, guys, trust me, I wish I could partner with Operation Christmas Child Operation Christmas Child Samaritan's Purse for Christmas, but financially, I can't afford to go places and just stuff like that. So, guys, if you know any business that you own or associate with, whatever, who would like to partner with this podcast to do something special for Christmas or whatever you want to do, whatever, it don't matter. You can go open your email thing and email us at unwrappedpodcast4@gmail.com or at nwalker1228@gmail.com. There's 2 emails there you can email. I would use the NWA one because that's what goes to my personal inbox and all that stuff, but you can also find all that there. So, back to the show. So, Christians feeling unsatisfied with, stuff like that. So, we need to feel unsatisfied in many ways. Hey, I need to get out and reach the gospel to other Christians, So, how do you feel satisfied with being a Christian, right? Well, we don't really exactly want to feel completely satisfied, because if we feel completely satisfied, then it will seem like we don't have anything to do. We don't have any gospel sharing to do. I actually have a friend who wants to be a missionary one day, which told her, I said, chase those dreams as much as you can, because that is amazing. I do believe God is probably calling her to do that, guys. God has not called everybody to be a missionary, right? But God wants you to share the gospel and bring others to Him. You don't have to have the title of a missionary, which I would be, my heart goes out to all of those missionaries, and I'm full supportive of you for doing that. Thank you to all our missionaries who are listening. Me on the other hand, I want to be on TV and all that stuff, but guys, it is almost my birthday. We are 3 weeks out from my birthday, and I'm excited. So, guys, let me tell y'all, we're kind of getting sidetracked, but this episode is about being satisfied, and then my birthday, because my birthday is almost coming up, right? 3 weeks away. So my local TV station has a helicopter, right? For 3 years now, I'm literally glued to my local TV station. I'm literally obsessed. I have drawings that I've done of them, all their news vehicles, they have a news helicopter, and I'm obsessed with that too. I have a little mini toy one that came out in the early 2000s, and they don't sell them anymore, and I had to get one from eBay that cost me almost $20-30. Yeah. That's why I'm so obsessed with them. So, coming up my birthday, I want to fly in their news helicopter, just a little ride. So, anybody who may have that number can hit me up. But guys, all honesty, I don't even really know what I want for my birthday, to be honest. I want a new pair of AirPods because I have some fake ones right now. But my mom was like, they're kind of expensive. And I'm like, yeah, they kind of are. So if you can't get them, that is okay. Because I just really want the gift. Just being with my family, With my family, because I have a family event the same day my birthday. And at first I said, no, I'm not going to that family event. And then I decided, that's going to be my biggest gift. I want to see my family. So, that's what I'm doing. So, guys, thank you for listening to the Essentials Podcast. Make sure you download our Essentials Podcast app. All that fun, glory stuff. We're not going away, trust me. God cannot keep, or people, y'all, the devil cannot lure us away anymore, guys. We said we were going for good, but the devil has lured us into his trap so much that God has got us back, and we're going to stay like that, so we're not leaving. This podcast is not going to be kicked off the air. Spotify really did not try to kick us off. We just really didn't have enough views and stuff, but trust me, we're coming back and back in the saddle, so I believe so. So thank you guys for listening so much. I love you guys. We love Jesus, and make sure you follow for more. Find us on LinkedIn. If you don't know what LinkedIn is, it's a job posting place. You can see all our posts about new episodes, all that fun jazz, and maybe have a group chat one day with all our funny friends on GroupMe. Maybe hit us up. See ya. Bye, guys.